La música de Heavy Flow.
I just wanna be free.
Right now, currently, 2012, I'm doing a new project. It's called To Whom It May Concern, and it's pretty much, I'm gonna say it's like it's a project I'm pretty much doing for my fans. It's like something that everywhere I go, where I do shows, like the kind of songs that they tell me they love from my albums are always like the more emotional records, the songs that girls connect to, you know, not necessarily the party joints, you know. So it's more something like that. It's something that you actually, it's just real life shit, you know. I do have the club joints in there, but it's just more of a thing to connect with the fans, you know.
Be free. Be free.
Well, Logy Music Entertainment is my company. Started that in 2003 when I first got signed and everything, and I just needed, you know, something that was my own, and just if everything collapsed, I have my own shit, you know, and pretty much that's what happened. And you know, I have my artist Chase Manhattan. We have the Logy Music Management, and pretty much that's what it is. Logy Music. That's me all the way. So that's the company. Yeah, that's like the home base. That's it.
You know where you wanna be. Had enough doing you when it's time to do me. But
yeah, well, like the new project is To Whom It May Concern. I'm actually planning to do a short documentary for it, because a lot of people think they know me because of, I mean, most people just know Uh-Oh. They don't realize that I did drop 2 albums. I've dropped like 8 mixtapes. There's a lot of music out there of mine. If you just, you know, really want to, if anybody really wants to know what's up with me, what's going on with me, type me up in Google. World Star. Just Google me, YouTube, everywhere. Just, there's a lot of things out there, and I'm always constantly working. Even if it's not drilled to you on the radio, even if you don't see me on the TV, I'm always doing something. I'm always doing music. I'm always recording, doing shows, just constantly on my grind, you know. And with the projects right now is the To Whom It May Concern, and I want to do the documentary to open that up more for people so they can see who I really am and what I'm about. You know, I think a lot of people got me confused with, you know, Uh-Oh was a great record. I never disrespected because it gave me everything, but it's not, I'm not just so like, Uh-Oh, you know, I don't just walk around saying that, you know, like I'm not that girl. Like I'm definitely tougher than that.
you're putting on me.
Right now I like the new Usher record, Climax. It's so dope. I like the new Cassie record. It's really dope. I didn't even know it was her, and I mean, it's really, really dope record. And like as far as just things that are not drilled onto me, but I like it on my own. Like I still, listening to the Frank Ocean mixtape, obviously the Nostalgia, and yeah, that's what I'm into right now.
For no damn reason, won't you be true and you could be free?
Wow, my ride is so simple. I think I roll with more divos than divas. I'm no diva at all. I don't even need liquor on my rider. If it's on there, it's because maybe my manager wants to drink, or you know, somebody that's around. But pretty much I need towels, I need water. Make sure I have a back room so at least I could, you know, touch up the makeup, the hair, and just do my prayer before I do my show. But my ride is pretty simple, you know. I'm not asking like for Popeye's chicken. Even though there's nothing wrong with asking for Popeye's chicken, but usually I'm doing a lot more shows overseas and they don't got Popeyes out there. So.
I just wanna be free.
The game has changed extremely since I released Never Leave You. Yeah, definitely. It's just more, it's not about the companies anymore, you know, about the big monster companies. It's more about the artists and what they can do for themselves. And then that's when the art, you know, when the labels start paying attention to you. I kind of had somewhat of the beginning of that because my record became really big without the label, you know. So then I started having all these labels coming at me, and that's kind of where it is today. Like, people are not just getting signed off of, oh, you know, here's my demo, listen to it. They're like, yeah, okay, whatever, They want to hear if you could get a DJ to break that record on the radio, or if it's going to be on the clubs, in the clubs or whatever. So they pretty much want to be guaranteed that it's a money maker before they even invest anything in it. So I think it's just completely independent driven now. Like, if you're going to do all this work yourself, and I mean, why go to a major company for? I mean, that's how I feel right now. It's just, they roll with you while it's, you know, it's hot, and as soon as it's like just flimsing out, on to the next. That's it, you know. And when you're running your own shit, I mean, you control it. That's it. And you make your own mistakes. You can't blame it on nobody else. It's yours. And even though you don't have that machine, but I don't really think there's much of these major labels aren't machines anymore, really. You know, only for probably like a handful of people, and it's the same people that you've been hearing for the like past 5 years, 10 years, you know. So it's definitely changed. It's completely independent online, and yeah, independent is where to go, where to be. Well, I have to go indie. You know, I mean, the major could definitely spread you worldwide, but sometimes, I mean, you could actually get there on your own nowadays. So I would have to choose indie. It may work, you know, you may do something and it works for this person, doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. You know, I say know your audience. What's your target audience? Who are you trying to cater to? And just focus on that. Especially when you're independent, you can't try to please the world yet. You know, you gotta target that. If it's a small market, I mean, of people, if you're an urban artist or pop artist, whatever it is, just focus on that. And I think that's where you win, because you start putting your music out there, and those people are going to come looking for your music. And once your hits get up and all that, promoters pay attention to that. You book shows. Once you start getting your own money booking shows, people see that. The crowd comes out for you. Then you can sell your own records on, you know, iTunes. I think it's just pretty much know who's your core audience. I think that's the most important thing, because nowadays it's like the music is changing so much, and you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do that, and you can't even figure out who you are as an artist. And that's where a lot of people are nowadays, I think. World.
Huh?
Oh no, global.
Global.
Yes.
Okay.
Global. If you're gonna get in this game, especially in the state where it's in right now, you have to really, really, really love music. You have to love what you're doing, because there's so many kids out there and so much people that are actually looking at the glamour of it, but they don't understand that, like, the glamour of it is really not real. It's really not real. I mean, anybody could put on, you know, some fly shit and look like an artist, you know. If that's what you're in it for, then you know what, get a few dollars, regular job, and look fly, you know. But don't, this shit is tough. It's definitely not what people think it is. The only thing that you're guaranteed in this game, I mean, even after a little bit of success, you're not guaranteed that glamour, fabulous, great life. The only thing that you're guaranteed is a lot of bullshit. You know, and if you can stick through that and go through the bumps and the bruises and all that, I mean, you may still be standing, and you could do that if you really love what you're doing. But if you in it for the money, you know, the hoes, clothes, all that, nah. I say, you know, find another profession. Hey, what's going on? It's your girl Lumidee, and right now you're watching MajorStage.com, okay?
Won't you get free?